What's up, Amazon sellers? Amazon just offered me £250,000 to help me grow my business. Now, if you were offered £250,000 to help grow your Amazon arbitrage business, would you take it? If you want to know more about what you need to consider when taking an Amazon loan, then watch this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I've been selling on Amazon now, doing online arbitrage for the last 4 years. Now in the UK, I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller and we've broken 1 million this year in the last 12 months. And I also have another Amazon arbitrage business in the USA, and hopefully I plan to expand in the near future to another marketplace coming near to you soon. Now, if you are interested to understand how I did it and obviously what I'm doing on my journey going forward, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. That's just going to notify you every single time I release a new video and talk about my journey and what I'm learning. So first things first, number one, let's do a short recap. Before I tell you the things that you need to consider, when thinking about an Amazon offer or an Amazon loan, what's happened before this £250,000 loan offer from Amazon. So quite simply, as you know, I've been selling on Amazon for 4 years, and in May 2021, Amazon offered me a loan which was $121,000. Now I accepted that loan since it's a great opportunity to grow big for my business and obviously help scale me into the future. Now everything went well, and what happened, we were totally smashing it with that money. That was just going through the roof because of the new Amazon loan. Now what happened is about a month later, Amazon offered another loan amounting to £130,000. Basically, Amazon wanted me to renew or offered me the ability to renew or refinance, should we say, our existing loan and take a £9,000 additional loan from them. Now, what happened is we accepted that loan probably about, I think it was about 2 months after the first loan. We waited a little bit and obviously refinanced and got the difference out. Now, at the time, Q4, should we say, was fast approaching, and at the time recording this now, we are in Q4. By increasing that loan, what would allow me to do is to buy more stock, obviously to resell on Amazon and obviously improve and grow my Amazon business. Now, what happened was Amazon came out and actually offered me another loan amounting to £250,000 or £250,000. And this has been literally a couple of days ago. So probably like November 5th, let's put it that way. What happens, for us, let's go through now and do a deep dive of what that loan is, what was offered to me, and obviously explain it to you and talk about the terms, etc. So if you want to know more about, should we say, my Amazon loan journey, then what I'm going to do is drop a playlist up here about, should we say, each of those Amazon loans and how it helped grow my business and strategies around that. So do check that out if you are thinking about it. I am documenting that journey around taking the loans, accepting the loans, and what I'm doing with them to grow. So check out that playlist. Quick question for you. What would you do if Amazon offered you £250,000 in cash? Drop it in the comments down below. I'm interested to see, would you want to reinvest it in Amazon, or would you want to maybe take it elsewhere? And I'm not saying you should do that, or it's even within the terms and conditions, but let me know, if someone offered you £250,000 today, what would you do? Okay, so this leads me nicely onto chapter number 2. What is the Amazon loan offer? And actually, let's go through that. To show you, should we say, all about this Amazon loan offer, let me jump on the screen share now and actually go into Seller Central and talk you through the Amazon loan offer, what it is. We'll look at the interest rates, how much I have to pay back per month, and you can just kind of see some other details. So let's jump on the computer now and go through that. Okay, so here we are into my Seller Central, and what you can see straight away is just on this right-hand side, Amazon lending $252,500. Let's click on apply now, and also you can go into the actual details. So it's going to give us a little bit of information about, I think, the current loan and the new offer. Okay, so what you can see here, you can see active loan. Right now I've got 132,000, and I've got a new offer, 252,000, and it says expires on the 15th of November, and it's obviously term is up to 9 months, so same interest. So let's click on start application to go into the actual details, so load that up. So first things first, you can see you've got 2 options, 9 months and 6 months. So 9 months, 252,000. They talk a little bit about what it is. Here you can see total interest cost is 11,703. Total repayment is 2,604. 264. Yep. about 30,000 monthly repayment, and the loan term's the same, about 10.99. And obviously I need to tick like confirm the above data, and it's got all the information about me and my company there, which I'll blur out. And also it talks a bit about the, the loan agreement, which we've read before, but I will just kind of highlight, it talks about like, am I the business owner, that I'm going to warrant that, Amazon will use, that the business will use all the loan proceeds directly to support the selling on the Amazon business, i.e. I'm not going to take it out of Amazon and put it in crypto. Also as well, like even things like I'm a UK resident, you know me, like I travel the world, so it's a really good reason why I stay a UK resident, and all that information there. So lots and lots kind of stuff I have to consider, and obviously those terms and conditions are long. Now let's click on, actually let's scroll up and I'll have a quick look just at the actual detail. So one thing we look up here, you can see like you can change the amount, but also net proceeds. So I'm actually going to cash out 148,905. And the reason for that is quite simply just for the fact that that's how much I've paid back of the old loan already. It's what's currently due on the old loan minus the new loan amount. That's it. That leads me quite nicely onto chapter number 3, what you should think about before accepting an Amazon loan. Taking a loan means that you're going to need to scale up and increase every aspect of your business. You've got to ask yourself, can you find enough deals to buy with that money? £250,000 is a lot of cash. If you're getting like 2,000, you're generally going to be okay. 10,000 is pushing it, 20, 50, 100. The bigger it is, the harder it becomes to spend. Now, what I'll say is always remember that the loan means that you are leveraging your capital, you're leveraging that loan itself to invest it into stock, to repeat it, to get the profit out of it, and also to grow your business even more. So you're using leverage, which is the loan. Now, it's important to make sure that you can find more opportunities to invest that money in, because that money sat in the bank is just going to do nothing. It's going to be asleep, and it's going to be costing you interest. That's going to cause you a loss, because obviously you're losing money because you're not making it with that loan. So in my Amazon business, for example, when we took, should we say, the loans in the past, I originally had like 4 VAs working with me, and then to increase their game and to level up every day, we actually hired more VAs. We had more sources looking for more deals because we had more money to invest. So probably like 2 months ago, we hired three additional VAs. So I think now we're up to like 8, don't quote me. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. Okay, so number 2 is, can you physically buy those deals? In my business right now, I have 2 purchasing managers. They generally spend anywhere between about £30,000 and £40,000 a week on stock. Now, if I can't just ask them to go from 30 to 60,000, there isn't enough hours in the day for them to do it, and we can't really do that. If you are purchasing on your own, like i.e. you are the purchasing manager for your business, maybe you're working like 4 hours a day in your business and you want to double that, or you want to double your spend, obviously it's going to take time to physically buy those goods. So you've got to really think about that in regards to purchasing. You've got these deals now, can you actually buy them? And for us, what we're looking at that is to say, can we hire more purchasing, train more purchasing assistants to help us improve? And that's going to really drive our business forward. So number 3, what I'll talk about now is logistics. And this is actually, can you handle the volume of stock? So can you handle the warehouse? So let's just be really crystal clear. You've got more deals, you found more deals, great. You're now being able to buy more opportunities, fantastic. But is your prep able to actually deal with them? Now, the reason why I say this is because most people will probably be using the prep center, and they'll probably be able to handle the prep. The difference between like 10 and 20,000 is not going to be that much for a prep center. 100,000 to 250,000, that's quite a large chunk. And I would actually ask my prep center, and that's what we're doing, to say, can you actually handle that increase in volume? That's something super important. But let's say, for example, you're prepping at home, going from 10,000 to 50,000, that's a huge increase in the amount of stock. And that means you are going to have to prep more stock. So you've got to think, are you logistically able to handle that volume increase? Or should you start looking at outsourcing that maybe to a prep center, or perhaps maybe even look at a warehouse? There's going to be more volume, more units to happen. And no matter how prepared you are or your prep center, if it's a big enough increase, it could cause a failure and cause a problem with you not being able to utilize the Amazon loan and ultimately cost you in your business. Now, should we say, in my business, we are always talking with our prep center, and we've had detailed conversations about this, and actually they're looking at hiring additional staff just to help us increase, because we have gone up and up and up. Now, one thing we did consider is that maybe if our prep center weren't able to handle it, then we could look at maybe utilizing more than one prep center. But fortunately, our prep center right now they're actually in a good state. So definitely have those conversations. That's something super important. What I will say is stay tuned, because I'll share with you my fourth and final thing about what you need to consider before getting an Amazon loan. Right, I'm talking about Amazon loans, scaling Amazon businesses, and my 4 points that I think you need to seriously consider when getting any Amazon loan. Point number 1 is probably the most important part. This is about finding deals, finding opportunities. And the reason why I say this is because if you're going to get this money from Amazon, and obviously you're looking to invest it to turn it around to make a profit, what do you need? You're going to need deals that you can invest in. And that is the hardest part of the game. The rest of it is just operations. The deals is the actual opportunity. That's the goal that we're really mining for. Now, if you want to know about me and my business, what we've done, well, I said it earlier, we've hired VAs, more sourcing VAs, because they are amazing and they start adding so much value. And if you are like me and you understand that finding deals is hard work, and hey, you want to think about hiring a sourcing VA, then look no further than the FastTrackFBA VA Academy. Now, this is a service I created where we find, hire and train a manual sourcing VA who works for you in your business. Now, we support them in your business to get results for the first 12 weeks. Now, if you want to know some statistics behind it, we have over 170 clients, and you know what? We have hired over 330 VAs for those 170 clients. Now, if you do the numbers, that works out more than 1 VA per client. And as a result, or should we say, why is that the case? It's because they have seen the power and they know it works. If you want to know more about the FastTrackFBA VA Academy, have a look down below. I will drop a link where you can book in a free 30-minute consultation call and find out if this is the right service to help you grow your business. Hey, maybe even with an Amazon loan like me. Check it out, FastTrackFBA VA Academy. So that leads me nicely onto the fourth and the final point, and that is quite simply administration. Now, within our business, going from £130,000 loan up to a £250,000 loan, we saw it earlier, it's about £150,000 net cash coming out into our business. That is a lot of money. That means we're going to buy a lot more deals. That means we're going to be purchasing a lot more deals, and our warehouse can be dealing with a lot more deals or a lot more stock. But what also do we need to consider for all that stock? We need to track it from the supplier to our warehouse. We're going to need to deal with overdue stock. We're going to need to deal with refunds, problems. These start scaling as well. That's more administration. Not only that, it means we're going to have more administration in the warehouse to get that stock shipped into Amazon, creating shipments, creating listings, etc. There's so much to deal with there. That means also as well we can have more problems in Amazon Seller Central around fixed price alerts, maybe reclaims of stocks, maybe stranded inventory, more administration there. And you know what? Not only that, we're also going to have more administration in the accounting side when we've now got to go get a serious number of more, if we say, invoices. We're going to have to talk to suppliers a lot more. Again, more administration. And also because sales are going up, just generally means more work we've got to do. So while you are thinking about the operational aspects of like physically buying, you should say finding, buying and selling the stock, also as well there is administration behind it that you are going to have to deal with for all of that process as well. So think about that, and maybe that's about hiring a VA to support you in your administration side to help you manage your business. Okay, so they are the 4 things I think you need to consider before accepting an Amazon loan. If I just run you through, so first things first, can you find the deals? Number 2, can you physically purchase those deals? Number 3, do you have the prep or the logistics to physically handle the deals? And then finally, number 4, can you manage the administration behind them? Some really important things to think about there before you take any Amazon loan. Right, what I will say is the Amazon loan opportunity is an amazing opportunity to grow your business. And I think, you know, for anyone considering this, it's a serious consideration, but if you get it right, and I've seen the evidence of it, you can absolutely scale that business. Now, I will share with you around here that playlist again that I talked about my journey, my history behind the Amazon loan, and also how we changed our business model. So do check out this playlist. Now, what I will say is hopefully you've liked this video. If you have, give me a big thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button down below. That will notify you when I offer any out, or should I, I'll show any more videos. But for me, Thomas Parkinson and FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.